Hello and welcome to Richland Spotlight, where we shine a light on programs, projects, and events happening here in Richland. Joining us today is Community Development Director, Kerwin Jensen. Welcome, Kerwin.
Thanks, Mike. Good to be here.
Well, we brought you on the program to talk about the comprehensive plan, something that's done every 10 years and has a lot of public involvement and, basically takes a year to get completed. So tell me, Kerwin, what is the comprehensive plan?
So the comprehensive plan is an effort to involve the entire community and have an over-encompassing look at the community. We're looking at planning not only various land uses, but also our parks and open spaces, public utilities, infrastructure, trails, that sort of thing. And this is an effort, as you mentioned, we do take on every 10 years. By state law, we are mandated to update our comprehensive plan once every 10 years. And the idea is to look out 20 years from now and see what we want our community to look like during this 20-year period. And so we do want to have a lot of public involvement. We do have public meetings scheduled, and I can mention where those are at and when they will be here later on in the program. But yes, this is an opportunity for the public to get involved and let us know how you would like our community to be developed and planned over the next 10 to 20-year period of time.
So you touched on a little bit, when we say comprehensive plan, it's comprehensive. So tell me, what sort of is in the plan?
Yeah, the things that people really like to see in there is the parks and open spaces part of things, and trails and amenities that are really above ground. Even though part of the comprehensive plan involves electrical utilities and the infrastructure for that to support that area, as well as water and sewer lines, people really don't get involved too much with that. But if there's traffic congestion issues or safety issues on our transportation system, people want to get involved, and that's part of the comprehensive plan. Trails and opportunities for youth to enjoy our community with the water sports and things we have here, that's all part of the comprehensive plan that most people like to get involved with.
So why is this planning effort so important?
Well, in some states, unlike Washington, where it's mandated that we go through a comprehensive planning effort, some states and some communities across the country, they don't have any sort of vision or any sort of control about where their community is going. And many times something will come in, a large use that maybe will be detrimental to a community, and people will say, gee, we should have done something. Now this particular use has affected in a negative fashion a certain component that we enjoyed about our community. We should have been out in front of this and planned ahead. And so in the state of Washington, each community is mandated to do this, which is really a nice thing to have in place so that we look ahead and so that we can decide what our community is going to look like.
So you mentioned public comment and public's chance to get involved. Tell me a little bit about how they will be able to get involved with this.
Yeah, so there will be a series of smaller meetings with smaller groups to have involvement and public input as we go through the course of this. And by the way, this will take about 1 year to complete. We actually have to complete this by June 30th of 2017. But in the meantime, the largest meetings where we're really trying to get the majority of people in the community involved, we will have 2 large public meetings that will be held. The first one will be held on August 30th, and that will be held in the library down here on Swift Boulevard in downtown Richland. And that will begin at 6 o'clock and will conclude at 8 o'clock. So that'll be a 2-hour meeting, again on August 30th at the library. The second meeting will be in South Richland at one of the elementary schools up there. At this point of the taping, we haven't nailed down exactly which school that will be at, but that will be on September 7th. And that meeting will also begin at 6 o'clock and will be a 2-hour meeting. And actually, we have a link that will be shown on the monitor here where people can go and get further information and updated information as to where these meetings will be held. And so those 2 meetings are where we are really trying to get large groups of people in general to come out from the community, and there will be a presentation about what a comprehensive plan is, and then there will be opportunities for people to get involved as to what they would like our community to be like over the next several years. And so we would really like to invite people to come out to one or both of these meetings. And then, like I mentioned, there will be other methods for public input. We'll actually have a citizen survey that will go out to the community, and then other smaller topic and focus group type meetings.
So you talked about the link, which is the City of Richland's website, and then /comp, C-O-M-P, plan. So is that the best place for citizens to get information?
That's the best place to get the most updated information. And so, yes, we will, as new information comes on board and just information in general about what comprehensive plans are, frequently asked questions, that sort of thing, that'll all be on that link. And that'll be an easy way for people to get to the information without needing to navigate through the entire city's website.
And so the most important thing for citizens to know is we want your input on this plan.
We want your input because a lot of times the implementation of a plan does not take place for many years after it's already done. And sometimes people will come out 10 years after an item, for example, has been approved through a comp plan, and perhaps even several years after that particular amenity has been budgeted, and people will be opposed to something that already went through the open public process, and the citizens of the community wanted approval of something like that. And so this is the time to get ahead of that curve, and really is the time that we want the input.
Very good. So again, we have a couple of meetings scheduled, August 30th and September 7th. And so definitely go to the link right here at the bottom of your screen to find out the information of the meetings, when and where. And you have your chance to get involved and help shape the future of Richland. I'd like to thank Kerwin Jensen for joining us, and thank you for watching Richland Spotlight. We'll see you next time.